Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert.
Hi, Johnny.
Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game.
Hello, people. I am M. Page, and welcome to this very special video. Now, when I said anything can happen in Xperia Month, I kind of meant it in that I could make any video I wanted, and you never know what's going to come up. But I didn't mean for it to be taken quite literally. Like, I was all set to play Crash 4, It's About Time, and I got the PS4 fixed and everything. Like, it kind of magically fixed itself. I don't know what happened to break it or how it got fixed, but it's fixed now. But the thing is, I still can't play this because something happened in the news recently that pretty much shocked me out of my stupor and made me question my future in general. Because we lost a very influential figure a couple days ago. Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy, has passed away Sunday morning, surrounded by his friends and loved ones. It seems that as hard as he fought, the pancreatic cancer still won out in the end. But I will give him credit. He lasted 1.5 years after his diagnosis. Not very many people live that long. He was a very influential man in my life. I've been watching Jeopardy since I could comprehend Jeopardy. And I still watch Jeopardy today to keep my brain active. Because, because I don't even watch TV in this room, so if I don't get out of my room to do something stimulating every once in a while, I go crazy. But anyways, today we're going to play Jeopardy 2003 for the PC. I know Alex Trebek has been in a lot of Jeopardy video games ever since the advent of CDs, but this was the game I had growing up, and it gives me lots of memories of full motion video fright. Well, mostly with someone else, but this also gave me some really cool stuff to learn. Anyway, before we play, let's set the options.
Okay, adjust the game so it's exactly the way you like.
Okay, I need more thinking time. My keyboard's a mess, so let's put it on loose spelling. Computer IQ. And let's put it on the hardest setting. What's the worst that can happen? This was one of the games that also gave you the opportunity to take a mock contestant exam to see if you'd be good at the real show. As a kid, I never passed it. As a 24-year-old, I still never passed it. Mainly because I'm stupid. But it don't matter, because being smart isn't the name of the game. It's Jeopardy. Literally, the name of the game is Jeopardy, where you phrase your answers in the form of a question. And I will always love Alex Trebek as the host. Take your Art Fleming out of here. Alex Trebek had it all. The knowledge, the charisma, the personality. He was Jeopardy. That's all I can say. He was a very key figure in academia. And as soon as I could understand Jeopardy as a game, I knew at that moment that my career as an intellectual would begin. We should probably begin.
Normal game? Okay, so how many people out there?
Just me. They'll fill the rest of the seats with computer players.
Player 1, what's your name?
My name's already here. It's Michael. Not sure why wildcard pops up there.
Player 1, here's your buzz-in key.
The space bar. The perfect buzzing key.
Let's get at her.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny, and welcome everyone to another exciting game of Jeopardy!
At the time, it was unreal seeing an actual Alex Trebek on my screen, but now knowing that he's dead, it's even more unreal.
Myths and legends. What foods these morsels be?
You might have to expect that my commentary will probably be kept to a minimum because, I need to focus on, the questions and answers here so that I don't lose my time and my score to another player. But I'll try to keep y'all entertained as I go.
Player 1, you start us off.
File under M, 200.
For kids and teens, doctors recommend 3 glasses of this a day.
Player 1.
The lag, though. What is milk?
Precisely.
Or as Caddy calls it, milk.
Pick again.
File under M for 4.
A type of lizard, or a desktop computer necessity.
Player 1.
What is a monitor?
Yes.
It was either monitor or mouse, and I don't think there's such thing as a mouse lizard. File under M6.
This egg derivative is almost always found in a tuna fish sandwich.
Uh-oh.
Player 3.
What is mayonnaise?
Precisely.
You and your freaking mayonnaise.
Pick again.
Let's try what foods these morsels be for 200.
Put a feather in your cap if you know that fischietti is a type of this hollow Italian pasta.
Player 2.
What is macaroni?
Definitely.
Macaroni, I like
What
macaroni.
foods these morsels be
Macaroni,
for
what the
400?
hell is that?
In the South, hominy, when ground, is more popularly known as this.
Player 3.
Bread?
What are grits?
Precisely.
Yeah, like I said,
Again.
Jeopardy only begun my
I
career as an
like
intellectual.
novelist
I don't
playwrights
see myself as an
for
intellectual
200.
today. Yet.
Joseph Heller based his play Clevenger's Trial on Chapter 8 of this, his most famous novel.
Player 2.
What is Catch-22?
Hey, you're correct.
Let's go for myths and legends for 200.
When Sir Kay needed a sword, this young man, his foster brother, fetched him the sword in the stone.
Player 3.
Who was King Arthur?
Exactly.
Why was there a long pause at the end there?
Myths and legends for
That could
400.
easily been cleaned up in editing.
The children of Izanagi and Izanami include the islands of Japan and deities of this religion.
Player 1.
What is Shintoism?
Hey, you're correct.
I almost said Buddhism. All file under M8.
Answer? The Daily Double.
Oh no, too early.
Would you make your wager, please?
It's early enough. True daily double.
False eyelashes are an alternative to this type of makeup that can be waterproof.
Player 1.
What is mascara?
Precisely. Pick again.
Don't judge me. File under M1000.
It's a spice, or a trademark name of a tear gas spray.
Player 1.
What is mace?
Definitely.
Mace is a spice? I thought they'd call that chili pepper sauce or something. Myths and legends for 6.
This Texas legend was raised by coyotes after falling out of the family wagon.
Player 2.
Who was Pecos Bill?
Exactly.
Good thing I didn't buzz in. I was going to say Johnny
I'll
Appleseed.
try 1979 for 200.
The 1979 Israel-Egypt peace treaty called for the return of this peninsula to Egypt.
Player 1.
What is the Sinai Peninsula?
Yes.
I just guessed. Another memory I'm willing to share is that when I played this game, I played with my uncle. My uncle, who I will not name for this video, really liked Jeopardy, and as far as my knowledge, he still kind of does. I don't know, though. I haven't spoken to him on a major scale in a long time. He's more of the hunting type. I'm more of the beep bop boop beep beep boop type. If only my uncle could see me now. I'm a minor YouTube sensation, sort of, and I'm like playing Jeopardy, paying my respects to one of the greatest cultural figures to ever live, right alongside Santa Claus and Abraham Lincoln. And I'm doing it. I'm doing great. I'm playing my best, and I'm proving that I'm more knowledgeable and mature than I was in my younger days. And I once again have Alex Trebek to thank for helping me embrace this smarter side of myself that I only knew that for a little bit that I had. Like, I kind of knew that I had this smart side of myself, but like I didn't really it's hard to tell if I believed it, but now I do. And In my spare time, I will pursue more academic knowledge in regards to helping make the world a better place. Because that's the best we can do. Myths and Legends for 8.
This evil Norse trickster god became blood brother to Odin.
Player 1.
Who was Loki?
Precisely. Pick again.
Myths and Legends 1000.
In Greek myth, this three-headed snake-tailed dog guarded the gates of Hades.
Player 1.
What is the Cerberus? I hope I spelled that right.
Hey, you're correct.
Boom. 15 Minutes of Fame 200.
William Figueroa's moment came in 1992 when he spelled this tuber for Dan Quayle.
That's probably just a
Player
camera.
2.
What is potato?
Precisely.
Here we go.
Pick again.
15 minutes of fame for 400.
In 1968, Valerie Solanas became famous for 15 minutes after she shot and wounded this artist seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
He looks like a white
Who
rapper.
was Andy Warhol?
Yes.
That was Andy Warhol? I was going to say Van Gogh, but then
15
again, he had
minutes of
both of his
fame
ears.
for 600.
Hello, this clone sheep's name became a household name in early 1997.
Player 1.
Hello, Dolly. Who is Dolly?
Exactly.
Making copies. I remember after you don't know Jack. What foods these morsels be 600?
Hummus is made with chickpeas, which are also known as these beans.
Player 1.
What are baked beans?
No, sorry.
I have let Alex
Player
down.
3.
What are chechi beans?
Definitely.
How would you even spell that?
What foods these morsels be? For 800.
Hop in for some deep-fried lapin at restaurants in Paris, and you'll learn it's this animal.
Player 2.
What is rabbit?
Exactly.
I remember it by its other name,
I'll
Hassan
try
Pfeffer.
novelist playwrights for 400.
Years before the novel Lolita, he published his verse play Smerty under a pseudonym in 1923.
Player 2.
Who was Vladimir Nabokov?
Definitely.
I will never testify to knowing everything.
Novelist playwrights for 600.
Sheppy is this of human bondage author's play about a barber who wins the sweepstakes.
Player 2.
Who was Somerset Maugham?
Precisely. Pick again.
Novelist playwrights for 800.
This British romance novelist was in her 20s when she wrote the 1925 play Blood Money.
Player 2.
Who is Barbara Cartland?
Definitely.
Novelist playwrights for 1,000.
I will
A giant among
admit I don't
American
really
women
read much
novelists,
novels.
She wrote the play Stage Door with George S. Kaufman.
Not only are they
Player
big,
three.
but I also don't have
Who
time.
was Edna Ferber?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's do 1979. For 400?
Herman Tarnauer and Nathan Pritikin rode the bestseller list with books on doing this.
Player 3.
What is losing weight?
Definitely.
I was going to say finding a girlfriend.
1979. For 600?
Noted falls in 1979 included the Shah of Iran after 37 years and this space station lab after 34,980 orbits.
Player 2.
What is Skylab?
Precisely.
What is Skylab?
Pick again.
Do they make things that I'm
Let's
aware of?
try 15 minutes of fame for 800.
In the 1970s, a purported will made by this man left millions to former gas station operator Melvin Dumar.
Player 2.
Who was Howard Hughes?
That's who we were looking for.
I thought Howard Hughes was a living man.
15 minutes of fame for 1,000.
Oliver Sipple gained fame in 1975 by grabbing Sarah Jane Moore's arm as she tried to shoot this U.S. president.
Player one.
Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Good answer, but sorry, that's wrong. Player three.
Who is Gerald Ford?
Precisely. Pick again.
I typed all that for nothing.
How about what foods these morsels be? For 1,000?
Fry up some of these insects and you can enjoy the Colombian treat hormiga culona.
Are they crickets?
What are ants?
Ants.
That's the critter we're looking for.
I'll take
Ants. That's weird I should
1979
said that.
for 800.
In December, the Soviets invaded this country, whose capital is Kabul.
Player three.
What is Afghanistan?
Exactly.
Good thing I didn't actually hit the buzzer. I was going to say
The final answer
Istanbul.
of the round. No longer a Sex Pistol, this vicious musician was facing murder charges when he died in February.
Player one.
Who was Sid Vicious?
Exactly.
Again, I just guessed.
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores. Player three, you're in the lead. Well done. Player two, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, player one, but you do get to start things off in double
That was
Jeopardy.
closer than I expected.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Seeing stars. Shall we dance? Breaking up is hard to do. Hot Wheels. Hollywood 90028. And our last category, TV comedy.
Oh boy, this is going to be hard.
Player one, you start us off.
Well, before I do that, I'm going to talk some more about this game in general. I said back in a previous video of Wheel of Fortune 2003 that it's pretty much just second edition with some minor tweaks to the engine and new recordings from Vanna White and stuff. This is kind of built the same way. They added some new footage of Alex Trebek and tweaked the engine of Jeopardy! Second Edition. And some of the stuff that you see from Alex and the engine design may look familiar, and you're not wrong, because I did play the PS2 version of Jeopardy! A while back on this channel, and it's the same 2003 kind of thing. Now I know you're probably thinking, why didn't you just play the PS2 version, because it has the autocompletes that you love so much? Well, that would require me to hook up my PS2 to the capture card, and at this point I don't even know if I can trust any of my capture cards anymore. Plus this is quicker and easier. But I will say this, like, some people say Vanna White looked really uncomfortable at times filming the bits for the CD-based video games, but Alex Trebek pretty much owned that green screen environment. You know what I mean? Alright, let's just get back to the game now. Shall we dance 400?
The dance that was performed to music like that heard here was popularized in this European capital in the 1830s.
Okay, here is the clue.
Okay, this is the can-can. As a kid, I remember getting this question and always answering can-can and getting it wrong because I didn't pay attention to the question. Then wanted the capital. What is Paris, as in France?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's do something else. TV comedy for 16.
Answer? The Daily
No,
Double.
that was way too early.
Would you make your wager, please?
46.
This All in the Family producer also developed All's Fair, about lovers with political differences.
Player one.
I don't know. Who is Andy Griffith?
No, sorry.
I don't know this.
What we were looking for was this.
Who's Norman Lear? Shall we dance 2000?
From words meaning song, dance, and skill, kabuki is a theatrical form of dance in this country.
Player one.
What is Japan?
Precisely.
Back on track, baby.
Pick again.
Shall we dance for 12?
This famous line dance, performed to the music heard here, features a step, step, step kick rhythm.
Okay, here is the clue. Player one.
What is a kanga?
Hey, you're correct.
Hey, I knew it. Shall we dance 16?
It's the popular trotting dance, done in 4/4 time to the music like that heard here.
Player one.
Yeah, that's a buggy clue. I apologize. What is the foxtrot?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's finish the category.
It's the famous forbidden dance, performed to the music heard here.
Okay, here is the clue.
What is the forbidden dance? The tango, the samba, the chimichanga? I forget already.
Player three.
What is the lambada?
Definitely.
What the hell's a lambada?
Give me Hollywood 90028 for 400.
The Roosevelt Hotel on Hollywood Boulevard hosted the first of these awards in 1929.
Player one.
What are the Emmy? No. What are the Oscars?
Exactly.
I didn't think Hollywood movies, Oscars. Hollywood 90028 for 2000.
It's the city where you'll find the sign seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player one.
Going by my inner pop culture here, what is Los Angeles?
Yes.
Yes! Hey! I knew I wasn't wrong. 16, same category.
Answer? The Daily Double.
Me hard.
Would you make your wager, please?
I'm just gonna go 2000.
The Alto Nido Apartments on Ivar were William Holden's home in this movie named for a nearby boulevard.
Player one.
What is Beverly Hills 90210?
Oh, that's incorrect. Here's what we were looking for.
Sunset Boulevard. I'm stupid. That's all I'm admit to. I'm stupid. 1200 same category.
Musso and Frank's is Hollywood's oldest establishment of this type.
Player two?
What is a restaurant?
Definitely.
That's a restaurant?
Okay. Seeing
Does it
stars
still exist?
for 400.
This constellation is also known as the Winged Horse.
Player two?
What is Pegasus?
Precisely.
Is my buzzer even working?
Seeing stars for 800.
Nebulae in this constellation include the Great Nebula in its sword and the Horsehead Nebula in its belt.
Player three.
What is Orion?
Hey, you're correct.
Damn you, Orion.
Hot Wheels for 400.
In 1964, this British movie spy was driving an Aston Martin DB5. In 1995, a BMW Z3.
Don't you mean BMW Z3? And the question, who is James Bond?
Exactly.
Hollywood 90028 for 800.
This series of plaques lets you walk through Hollywood stepping on stars.
Player one.
What is the Walk of Fame?
That's the spot exactly.
Booyah. Alright, Seeing Stars for 12.
Astrologer Albuazar thought the world would end when the planets were in this fishy constellation.
Player one.
What is Pisces?
Exactly.
I pay attention to TV. 16, same category.
In March 1986, 5 spacecraft made flybys of this comet.
Player one.
I hope I spelled this right. What is Halley's Comet?
Hey, you're correct.
Finish the category.
These two elements make up about 97% of a star's mass.
Hydrogen and...
Player 2?
What are hydrogen and helium?
Precisely.
There's no way a star's full of
Think
helium.
again.
I don't
Give
get it.
me.
Is
Breaking
that why
up is
Luma
hard
is
to
so
do.
tiny and
For
lightweight?
400.
In 1970, the world said hello, goodbye to this pop group seen here that broke up.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
Hello, goodbye. I think that sounds familiar.
Player 1.
Who were the Beatles?
Yes.
They looked like the Beatles. TV comedy 400.
These Friends of Mine was the original title of this degenerate sitcom.
Ellen
Player
and...
What is Ellen?
Exactly.
Ellen is a sitcom?
TV comedy.
I thought it was a talk
for
show.
800.
Fox show that boosted the careers of the Wayans family, Jamie Foxx, and Jim Carrey.
Player 2?
What is In Living Color?
Hey, you're correct.
I thought In Living Color was full of black people.
TV
I never watched
comedy.
In Living Color.
For
Don't judge
1200?
me.
For the Flintstones, it's Barney Rubble. For the Simpsons, it's the sanctimonious Ned Flanders.
Player 3.
What is their next door neighbor?
Precisely.
That was a
Think again.
totally vague answer
I
question.
like Hot Wheels for 800.
It promotes its wide track Grand Prix as wider is better.
Player 3.
What is Pontiac?
Definitely.
Hot Wheels for 1200.
North American country in which Toyota builds most of its Camrys.
Player 3.
What is the United States?
Precisely.
Wow, something made in America?
Hot Wheels for 1600.
Who could ever heard
In the
such a
same
thing?
class are the Ford Contour SVT, the Saab 900S, and this company's Jetta GLX.
Player 3.
What is Volkswagen?
Hey, you're correct.
Hot Wheels for 2000.
The 1997 Boxster was the first new sports car from this 911 maker in 19 years.
Player 3.
What is Porsche?
Exactly.
We just say Porsche here.
Let's try Breaking Up is Hard to Do for 800.
After this union broke up in 1991, 11 of its former republics joined the Commonwealth of Independent States.
Player 1.
What is the European Union? No. What is the Soviet Union?
Definitely.
Because that's what Russia used to be. Breaking Up is Hard to Do 12.
In 1982, this communications giant agreed to divest itself of its baby bells.
Player 3.
What is AT&T?
Exactly.
Good thing she buzzed in. I almost typed
Breaking
General
Up is Hard
Electric.
to Do for 1600.
In 1938, two Germans became the first to split this, producing barium and krypton from uranium.
Player 1.
What is an atom?
Hey, you're correct.
I heard something about splitting atoms and the world blows up, so I just guessed. TV Comedy 2000.
Hail! In the 1950s, Mel Brooks, Woody Allen, and Neil Simon all wrote for your show of shows starring this man.
Player 2.
Who is Sid Caesar?
Precisely.
Good
Think
question.
again. And the final answer of the round.
She was married to Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller.
A polygamous
two?
marriage?
Who is Marilyn Monroe?
I don't get it.
Exactly.
Well, that's a close game. That's what y'all like to see, right?
Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again. You've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy, Player 3. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You'll get them next round, Player 1. It's crunch time, folks. Final Jeopardy. I show you the category, then I give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Okay.
Stephen King.
Oh boy.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Chris is gonna kill me if I get this wrong. Because he's like a huge Stephen King fan.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Here's the final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
This 1974 bestseller was originally subtitled A Novel of a Girl with a Frightening Power.
Let's see how everyone did. Player 1, your question. Right you are. What
Wait,
was your
I was
wager?
right? Holy crap!
Player 2, your question. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Player 3,
I
your
won!
question. Sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you?
I was thinking, what's Nina King Now had a girl in it? Carrie was the one with the girl with the car
Congratulations,
or something.
big winner.
That's all I remember.
Player 1. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.
And so ends this magnificent round of one of the greatest games to have ever been created. And, like, I express my condolences to the family and friends of the late Alex Trebek, and to all the people that are like big fans of his and practically watch Jeopardy religiously and love the work he does. Honestly, like, I'm right there with you. My heart goes out to everyone whose lives have been touched by this man's great acting, his great personality, his great trivia stuff, like everything about him. Like he is an irreplaceable man in our hearts. It just goes to show that even in the hearts and minds of silly people, there's still a place for like quirky intellectual humor and serious knowledge. And with that being said, I am going to end the video now. And hopefully, given the lack of any unusual circumstances, I will do Crash 4 It's About Time next week. But until then, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.